already in a nowhere situation anyway. To me, it's a win-win. But I'm in a no-win because if I knock him out fast in the first round, they're gonna be like, oh man, this wasn't worth it. If I let it go a few rounds and drag it out, they're gonna be like, oh man.
All I can say is most of my opponent, they can easily say something before the fight. I mean, that's usually what I heard from them, that I'm easy opponent, I'm easy to beat. But the thing is, when we get to the ring, it changes. It will change.
When Manny Pacquiao was asking for a rematch, Mayweather has to do this fight because he needs that bread. That's why.
During an intense press conference, Floyd Mayweather Jr. spoke with strong confidence about facing Manny Pacquiao. He made it clear that he expects to enjoy the fight while cruising to a comfortable win. According to him, the outcome only benefits him, describing it as a situation that perfectly aligns with what he's used to doing inside the ring.
On cruise control, go out there, have some fun, and do what I do best. And that'd be Floyd Mayweather.
Manny explained that his opponent had been talking negatively about him leading up to the fight, even claiming he would be an easy challenge. However, he made it clear that once they step into the ring, the truth will come out about who is actually the easier fighter to defeat.
I'm excited. In fact, I'm excited to go back to the Philippines and go straight to the gym and training and focus my training, focus for the fight. And I just want to make sure that the fans will not be disappointed on that.
Manny shared that this rematch holds significant importance for him, as he aims to clear any lingering questions from fans. He emphasized that he wasn't at his peak during their first meeting, and now wants to prove his true level in the ring.
Against Floyd Mayweather in Las Vegas later this year, but Floyd seems to think that it's an exhibition fight. What was your reaction to that?
The contract that we signed is not an exhibition fight, it's a real fight, and we both signed already the agreement, the contract, so he gets his advance, so there's no reason that this fight will not happen.
How badly do you want to fight Floyd once again? What would it mean for you to get back into the ring against your old rival?
Really important to have another one with him because of the last time that we have, because first I have a problem with my shoulder before the fight. I got injury, and second is there's a question the decision on that fight. So for me, it's necessary to have a second fight to answer all those questions in the fans.
And Manny, what would you need to do differently this time to ensure that the result goes your way in the rematch?
Well, I have to work hard. It's not that easy, but I have to discipline myself and get ready to training camp and focus to the fight.
Carmel Martin stated that he expects Floyd to come out on top in a second matchup. He pointed to Floyd's experience, defensive ability, and understanding of the sport as key factors, saying those strengths would help him manage Manny's approach and lead to another clear win without much difficulty.
Floyd to come back and do his thing again. I know he's going to put belt on Pacquiao like he did the first time. I'm excited though. God willing, I'll be on the undercard. There's a lot of rumors. I'm just staying ready. I'm excited for it.
Do you think? It's going to be an exhibition. It's going to be a pro match. It's kind of up in the air, right? Do you know anything of what's going on with that whole thing?
Nah, I don't. From what I'm seeing, it's still like Floyd was saying some exhibition stuff, and Pacquiao was saying some real fight stuff. So we just waiting, but I know as much as the people. I'm just waiting.
Manny suggested that Floyd is hesitant about stepping into the ring with him again. He pointed out that repeated justifications continue to surface, adding that this may be because Floyd realizes the result wouldn't be the same in a second meeting.
As a fighter, I'm a fighter and I respect everyone's opinion. I respect everyone's decision. But I hope that on that decision, announcement of Floyd Mayweather, he will what he signed is a real fight, so he should fulfill his commitment.
Have you seen any of Floyd's exhibitions that he's fought through the years? Did you watch any of them?
No.
Okay. I was wondering what you thought as a scout of how Floyd looked.
To me, this sounds like this comes down to what does Floyd value more, money or his own, right? And Manny, look, obviously it didn't go your way when you fought Floyd in 2015. Still the biggest fight in boxing history, business-wise. Shattered all the records. Everything you accomplished. Max saying that you're number 2 pound for pound ever.
Who is the greatest? Who is the like the blah blah blah? Who's the winner like that? Because I played with this running around, and he won the fight.
I do want to ask you this though. When you guys were both at your prime, right, and we waited the 5 years you guys fought, why didn't you guys fight in that period where you were the man, and he was the man? Because I'm a boxing fan. You one of my favorites. I need to know so when I can tell my kids why y'all both didn't fight at your prime of your career.
No, you know what? Because that was way back. Floyd is my fan. One of my fans.
He was one of your biggest fans? Yeah, like in other words, Floyd didn't want to take the risk.
Oh, okay.
Wade Plemon pointed out that even though Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao are approaching their 50s, news of a second fight more than a decade after their first meeting has generated huge enthusiasm among boxing fans around the world.
And are about to hit 50. Here we are. Okay, that's the hype of this. That's the interest of it, right? Two of the biggest names in the history of the sport. They're both old. We get that. But they're both doing this in a pro fight. This will not be an exhibition. It'll be a pro fight. So it is going to go on someone's record. Could Manny actually take Floyd's O away? And here I am getting drug into this thing. And you know what? I'm not even mad about it because I understand what it is. It's not going to be the highest level of fight between these two. And I don't think it sullies their name any worse than what Floyd was doing with John Gotti III. No offense to top 3 black person of all time, but Deji, some other fights that no one really watched or cared about. Floyd did that to himself, but he still has the drawing power across from his greatest rival in Manny Pacquiao to make this an interesting fight. And again, it's a pro.
He went on to say that this highly anticipated second encounter is expected to put an end to the ongoing debate, offering both fighters the opportunity to demonstrate who stands above the other inside the ring.
Outlast Floyd? That'll be the question. Can he carry his ability, carry his technique, carry his skill further in life than Floyd did and put one blemish on Floyd's record? That's why you're watching this. It's not because they're at world championship level. It's not because they're even at, domestic level. Whatever the level they're at, it'll be somewhat of an even playing field and it won't be an exhibition. So there's that. Now, obviously, the first fight was a bit of a bore. Even though I think we're going to do a breakdown, I would love to get my hands on the footage of that first fight to do a full fight breakdown here on the channel. Hopefully we can get that done. I think it just needs to happen and we have time. This is announced in February. So we have March, April, May, June, July, August, 7 months before we get to the fight. And I think that'll be an interesting breakdown to go back and look at because there was nice exchanges in that fight. And no, again, it wasn't the most volume heavy fight as we look back at the final copy box numbers from the fight. There was 400 punches thrown between the two.
Robert Garcia stated that he considers Manny Pacquiao the true greatest of all time rather than Floyd Mayweather. He explained that Manny has earned deep admiration from fans due to his humble personality, action-packed style in the ring, and courageous mindset, qualities that helped him become a global figure admired far beyond the sport of boxing.
Go, Mayweather or Pacquiao? If you have to pick one.
I pick Pacquiao better. Mike Tyson says something. To be the GOAT, it's not just because of your boxing record. You got to be loved, accepted by the fans, and everybody loves Pacquiao. Like Tyson says, walk down the street without bodyguards and cheer everybody that comes up to you and shake hands. And when you can't do that, you can't be a GOAT if you can't do that.
Tim Bradley explained that Floyd is confident he can handle Manny without much trouble, which is why he's open to facing him again. He also mentioned that Floyd views himself as superior to Mario Barrios, and that belief further strengthens his willingness to take the fight.
If Mayweather didn't believe that he can beat Manny Pacquiao, he wouldn't be in the ring with him. Yeah, you know Mr. Sensitive. I love Mayweather, but let's keep it a buck. Oh, he's sensitive as hell. Not only is he sensitive, the man, he's insecure like hell. He's insecure, and he got to have a leg up on your. And he saw the Barrios fight, and Barrios just got smashed by Ryan Garcia. And then now, he like, oh, shit, well, Barrios is all right. I'm better than Barrios. Even though I'm damn near 50, I'm still better than Barrios. My experience, my hand speed, I take care of myself. I had some exhibitions. I know I can still do this.
Jose Ramirez, who spent significant time working alongside Manny Pacquiao during training camp, spoke highly of what he witnessed in the gym. He expressed strong respect for Manny's physical shape and level of commitment, emphasizing that even at this point in his career, he still performs with impressive sharpness, speed, and power. Ramirez noted that Manny maintains consistent energy throughout sessions, with an intensity that often surprises those expecting a decline due to age. He added that Pacquiao's dedication and discipline remain among the best in the sport today.
Last camp I had with them, I was his mate. I mean, I was going, 8-round sparring sections, dude.
What does Jose Ramirez learn from Manny Pacquiao when you're in camp with him 3 times? What did you pick up from him?
Honestly, his work ethic, and then
the best work ethic.
The best work
no
ethic.
Days off, no light days.
Every morning we used to get together and run. Even on sparring days, he runs.
With 20, 30, 50 people, even in the
man, he has he has a lot of support out there. In the
That's
Philippines.
amazing. It's like a movie. It's like Rocky.
We would go to the mall, and just because people knew we were his sparring partners, they wanted a picture with us. So
he's the man. He is the man. He's so humble, though. He doesn't know he's Manny Pacquiao. Very down to earth.
There was always like a crowd of 25 to 40 people outside the gym, from ladies to kids. Just
he gives them
him.
money and
He just give them all money before he walked in.
Yeah, he's very generous.
And
he's very humble. He doesn't let the fame change. Like you never let the fame change you or nothing. You're the same person I met when you were a kid. But what did you learn boxing-wise besides work ethic? Is there any punch you learned? Is there any defensive movements?
He continues to drive himself daily with the same drive, focus, and commitment that once made him a dominant world champion. Ramirez pointed out that Pacquiao doesn't behave like a fighter winding down his career, but rather like someone still pursuing excellence and constant growth. In training, Manny regularly displays strong combinations, fast movement, and precise timing, keeping him looking sharp and dangerous even at this stage. Ramirez also stressed that what sets him apart is his mentality, as he approaches every workout with complete concentration and determination. That mindset not only lifts those around him, but also reinforces that Manny Pacquiao is still a serious and dangerous force in boxing.
Pacquiao always, what made Pacquiao very dangerous is that, he was very explosive. So there was punches that he just throw, he just throw, and all of a sudden, boom, boom.
Yeah, you don't see it coming.
It was that unexpected power. But it was put together by a combination of punches too. So
his feet set it up.
He had a heavy hand, so he used to snap his punches really good and pinpoint his shots really good. So he used to go to the top, body back to the top, and the second one would just boom, one punch.
What's the craziest thing you've seen him do in the gym now, sparring partner? Not you.
Oh, brother, he I was lucky not to get hit by one of those left hands, but he dropped.
Everybody.
Every camp, he would drop one fighter, one sparring partner.
And that's
like
it.
Clean.
And they don't come back next camp.
Well, he dropped a couple in the Philippines, so they stayed.
Robert Garcia expressed the opinion that Floyd Mayweather Jr. may not be treating his preparation with full seriousness, implying that the level of effort in his training doesn't fully match the expectations for a fight of this magnitude. On the other hand, he spoke very highly of Manny Pacquiao, pointing to his tireless dedication and strong discipline throughout camp. Garcia described Manny as someone who trains with maximum effort and clear intent every day, always pushing beyond his limits. He added that Pacquiao's drive, focus, and hunger still looks similar to what he showed in his younger years, highlighting how much this opportunity means to him. In Garcia's view, Manny's work rate and concentrated mindset could become a key advantage once they meet in the ring.
Bet you Mayweather, people think, oh, Mayweather's out of shit if he's not training. I'll bet you deep in, behind curtains, that is doing workouts that's just to be in shit, to be able to box for 12 rounds. Mayweather's not killing himself in sparring. He's not killing his legs and running, but I bet you he's doing workouts that are not gonna kill his legs and are not gonna f him up when it comes to sparring. But I bet you he's been for the fight, and I bet you don't win by decision.
You think Mayweather decision? Manny's motivated.
Manny's burning himself out. Too much runs like a true champion does. But he's 48.
Mayweather's older, Robert.
Yes, but he's not doing the same workouts that Manny's doing. Manny's showing it to the world. Manny's running in front of 50. But he looks good when you are running hard, and his body can't take that much. His body can't take that much. Mayweather knows his body can't take that much. That's why he's doing different trainings to be in shape, but to be able to perform and to be fast and to win a decision.
Sean Porter, speaking with Sean Zittel, discussed Floyd Mayweather Jr. and how his personality and mentality are often misinterpreted outside the boxing world. Porter noted that Floyd seems unconcerned with public opinions, even when people speculate or assume things like financial trouble. He suggested that Mayweather is fine with others believing whatever they want since it doesn't change his actual lifestyle or achievements. At the same time, Porter argued that beneath that calm attitude, Floyd is still a deeply competitive individual who has built his identity around wealth, recognition, and accomplishment. He added that this image plays a central role in who Floyd is, and without it, Porter feels he might struggle with a sense of purpose. He also pointed out that the money persona is an important part of Floyd's legacy, blending both reality and performance.
Here's the bottom line when it comes to Floyd. Floyd wants people to think whatever they think. I said, Floyd's probably okay with people thinking that he's broke. He probably likes the fact that people think he's broke.
Think so? I don't know, Sean. Hell yeah, not Floyd Mayweather.
You don't think Floyd
no. We're humble. Everything he built was on money. If he don't have money, he don't have nothing.
So you don't think
we good with just our family?
No, I'm not saying he's broke.
No, hell no.
So you don't think he all right with people thinking?
Hell no.
I feel different.
Hell no.
I guess I was wrong, TMZ.
Every time
take.
I got this. I made this great investment. Right. I did this investment, lie about stuff. That's Floyd Money Mayweather. He does not want to be broke in nobody's eyes.
He lying about himself.
I'm just saying, that's his whole persona.
You just looked up in the air like you just said. I'm just saying.
But literally, he's my favorite fighter.
Yeah.
And I know that was the persona. I ain't got no problem with it. I hate on him. We're going to the ring about the Texas dude.
Tim Bradley shared that Floyd Mayweather Jr. probably still feels he possesses the experience, quick hands, and physical conditioning needed to perform at a top level once again. Bradley noted that Floyd likely believes his lifestyle and self-care have kept him in shape, and his recent exhibition appearances have helped maintain his sharpness, giving him confidence that he could still defeat Manny Pacquiao. He also mentioned that Manny's performance against Mario Barrios may have further strengthened Floyd's belief and added momentum to discussions about a potential rematch. According to Bradley, this is why the rumors feel more believable now, even if they catch many fans off guard. Beyond that, he emphasized the commercial side of the situation, pointing out the growing influence of platforms like Netflix in combat sports. He explained that Netflix has expanded into major entertainment spaces, including sports content, podcasts, and now high-profile boxing events featuring legendary names like Floyd and Manny to draw a worldwide audience. While Bradley welcomes the return of iconic fighters, he admitted the timing feels somewhat delayed. Still, he acknowledged that if the matchup does happen, it would likely capture massive global attention.
Manny Pacquiao. I saw what Barrios did to him. So, that's the reason why this fight is happening. The rumors are damn true. It's sad, but it is what it is. And you know what? The money right now for content is crazy. Netflix is paying for any type of great-ass content, man. If you seen the change with Netflix, man, I almost canceled my damn subscription with Netflix because I got sick and tired of seeing the same boring ass on Netflix. And now they got this woman in place now, and she's seeking out, and she want the best of the best content. You know, they got podcasts and stuff all on Netflix now. I mean, it has grown crazy. So, you know, Jake Paul opened up the Netflix avenue. Yeah, he opened it up. And now, you know, you got old legends like Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao. Yeah, now they get their chance. Now they get their chance on Netflix.
Luke Thomas commented on the fight footage and discussed how today's boxing landscape, along with streaming services, is reshaping what motivates big matchups. He noted that a possible rematch between Floyd Mayweather Jr. and Manny Pacquiao seems to be influenced more by commercial interests than by direct fan pressure. He explained that companies like Netflix are pushing into live sports broadcasting, and pairing major names like Floyd and Manny still has the power to draw huge international audiences, even if both fighters are past their prime years. Luke Thomas also added that under the old pay-per-view system, a fight like this would probably never have been approved or promoted in the first place.
Still has some popularity, Manny still has some popularity, and then together they might be bigger than the sum of their parts individually, certainly at this point. And that might do pretty good numbers for them on the streaming platform. But this is what I mean. If this fight were on pay-per-view, I don't know if it would get made. I mean, in the end, it might actually get made because these guys need money. There might be enough people who buy it to kind of make it work, or to, at a bare minimum, get an investor to put the money up. They lose their money, but some effort at making it is possible. But that would be a much harder slog. This fight doesn't have that problem. You don't have to pay for pay-per-view. Yes, you have to have a Netflix subscription, but a lot of people do. It's the biggest streaming platform in the world. The incentive structure in place, created by streaming platforms.
He explained that the traditional pay-per-view model often creates a financial hurdle that limits viewership, and it can also make investors reluctant to take risks on funding such events. In contrast, streaming platforms, particularly major ones like Netflix, remove that obstacle, allowing far more casual access for global audiences. At the same time, he raised concerns about this shift, suggesting that when the cost barrier is reduced, it can sometimes lead to an increase in low quality or less meaningful matchups being promoted. He pointed to events involving Jake Paul, including his fight with Mike Tyson, as examples that generated massive attention but did not necessarily deliver strong in-ring performances. From Luke Thomas's perspective, the same issue applies in this situation as well. He argued that a second Mayweather versus Pacquiao bout isn't something fans are actively demanding, even though the commercial reasoning behind making it happen remains very strong.
Keep giving us fights we're not asking for. They keep producing fights that are bad. Jake Paul is a great example of this. Jake Paul has the fight with Anthony Joshua, which was, a little bit more desirable in the sense that people wanted to see Joshua knock him out, which to an extent you got. But like, for example, the Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson fight, huge audience, well over 100 million global audience. One of the worst fights you've ever seen in your life. Absolute dreadful waste of time. I don't know what you're going to get with Corrado and Rousey. That might be a little bit better because it could be shorter at a bare minimum. Rousey could throw her, armbar her, and the whole thing could come to a close. But certainly nobody is asking for it. And I got to tell you, nobody was asking for Floyd Mayweather versus Manny Pacquiao 2 in the year of our Lord 2026. It wasn't a thing.
That brings today's video to a close. Thanks for watching, and make sure to stay connected for what's coming next.